A 60 hertz hum. Drones. A 60 hertz hum permeates the cells of my being. It becomes me. I work from home. I work in a digital age. I work organization and I work sales. I work. This empowers me. This makes me well off. This is the equality that was fought for. A single stroke of the pen and an act is passed by the authorities, blessing me with all the rights to help form this town, this nation, this world even. A benign act of reason at just the right time? No. Remember the suffragettes? The radical branch of women's rights? Remember the bombs and hunger strikes? The suicides and the assassinations? Yes, that was us. We were angry and we lashed out till fear became us. Today we would be terrorists, detained and tortured. Organization against the very thing that hurts you makes you the enemy? Because the thing that hurts you is not benign. If it were what it was intended to be, a meeting place to discuss changing times and adapt the social landscape to meet the needs fairly of all peoples at our borders, then it would be a non-issue. But the very fact that we have such a thing as a protest is evidence of the failure of our government, failure of our society. The daily propaganda imagining us a successful society is an insult to my intelligence. Most of us don't see the problem. This is disinformation. There are others. They see the problem and have fear. And that's why our quote-unquote enemy uses fear, because it works. Yet the disenfranchised minority in this world that sees and does not fear seems powerless still. Nothing scares the world elite. When did this power dynamic change? I'm told I'm ungrateful for what I have. I'm told that I live a privileged life without fear of death or disease. What bullshit. Death and disease are relevant. You cannot defeat them. We have it easy. That's why we march into job markets instead of the fields. That's why we get cancers instead of the plague. That's why we die in car accidents instead of broken bones. That's why I get to vote for bullshit instead of not voting at all. The world's no different. The clack of women's high heels are no different than the clack of shackles. The bikini is no different than the burqa. The model, no different than the mistress. The career woman, no different than the housewife. Our chains are now purchased with credit, and our lives have been reduced to an economic demographic. I'm not ungrateful. Just disappointed that the effort was made to free ourselves from social injustice, only to find ourselves in economic injustice. Capitalism, you scare me. Where are you taking us?